Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna be doing a Q&A video. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! I don't think a lot of people are excited for this video, but I kind of am because I like answering questions. So if you guys have a burning question you want to ask me, I might actually do another video, and you can just leave those questions in the comment section below. For some reason, I keep wanting to say description, but I don't know why. So I did ask everybody on my YouTube dashboard thing, as well as my Instagram. If you guys don't know, I have an Instagram. You can follow me at instagram.com/JadendayZero. You know, plug in somewhere in the description or something. Surprisingly, a lot of people responded to the Q&A kind of thing. So yeah, let's just get into it. Alright, so I want to start off with my YouTube post thing, Q&A post thing, whatever. I don't know what it's called. Community post. Yeah, that's what it is. And go down from there. So yeah, let's start with question number 1 by Scene Cruz. Are you going to do more covers from the Yu-Gi-Oh anime? Are you talking about English covers? If so, then I probably say yes. I really do love doing English covers of anime shows in general, especially the Yu-Gi-Oh ones, because originally my channel used to be a English cover channel, I guess. I don't know what you would call them, cover artists or something. I used to be one of that kind of stuff before I wrote the whole yandere kind of content kind of stuff, and that's kind of where I was at back in the day. Because of YouTube, you know, strict copyright rules and stuff like that, a lot of those videos got taken down, so I had to remove it or unlist it. And slowly but surely, I'm kind of trying to redo those songs. But yeah, I will be doing a lot more Yu-Gi-Oh! English covers, because I've noticed a lot of people who does English covers don't really cover like the niche genres like Super Sentai and Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff. But I like to cover those kinds of stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys look forward to those in the future, if I ever have time to make those. But you know, yeah. Alright, next question. Ninja Spartan 1 says, favorite Overlord character? This was actually not that hard. As much as I love 𝐈𝐍𝐃𝐈𝐒, I probably butchered that name so hard. I actually like, the, Albedo, for many reasons. Yeah. And yeah, that's my answer to that. The Black Knight says, at JadendayZero, I wonder what will happen between Sanae and Yuji in the shed. Plus, I really want to know so bad right now. Ugh. Another question, will you get animators for the previous stories? This is a question I've been getting a lot. Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to get animators because it's so costly. You know, animators aren't cheap, and they're never willing to like do work for free, and I don't expect them to do any work for free for me either. I'd feel really bad if I do ask somebody who does animation and they're like, oh yeah, I'll work for free, and I'm like, nah, I don't know about that, because you know, when somebody does something for free, they don't have that incentive to like finish the work really soon or anything like that. They usually just delay it for like months or something, because I know animation takes forever, and for you to like actually do probably a 5-minute video, you would take like at least a month or so of hardcore dedication to just that specific animation, and it's a lot of work. Like, I know how much work goes into animation, so I don't see any kind of animation anytime soon. Probably character sprites in the future, because I think I will get an artist to like draw the characters and stuff, so it just wouldn't be just empty backgrounds and stuff like that in the videos. But you know, it's kind of an iffy kind of thing, so you'll never know. But yeah, Sky J the First says, have you ever tried playing an MMORPG game for YouTube, like for example Monster Hunter World? I've never ever played any of the Monster Hunter games. I take that back. I just recently bought Monster Hunter World Ultimate for the Switch, but I just just started the game, so I guess technically I still haven't played the whole game or any kind of Monster Hunter. I played the God Eater series, but I guess they're kind of the same. I don't know. But it's not really my kind of cup of tea because it's kind of grindy from what I've seen in the videos, but I don't know. I guess I have to give it a try. Like I said, I haven't gotten into any of the Monster Hunter world, so it's very unlikely I'm gonna play any of the Monster Hunter games on live stream or any of that kind of stuff because, you know, I'm not really into that genre a lot, so yeah. Say No to Loli says, are you giving free hugs? If so, when? Well, free hugs, yes. If you guys ever go to a con or you know, any kind of convention or something in the Midwest, more than likely I might be going to that one around, like, I don't know, Illinois, Milwaukee, Kentucky, Missouri, those kinds of states. I usually do go to cons to those states, so if you guys are in those states and do go to those cons, you more than likely will see me around. I will post on my Instagram or other social medias that I'm going to that con or something. But yeah, if you guys actually want to see me at a convention or something, by all means, please do contact your convention host or whatever they're called, and let them know that you want JadendayZero to host a panel. Yeah, boy. I don't know how those kinds of things works, but yeah. Kenneth Joshua Jacob says, why usually do not make a full music cover of anime openings and endings? The wording's kind of butchered, but I think I know what you're trying to say. Why I don't usually make full English covers and openings of anime songs and stuff. Well, the thing about that is that it takes so much time to like actually write the lyrics for these anime covers. Like, you would think, a lot of people usually think that I just take direct translations and just slap them onto a sheet or something, just read them off of that. But it actually takes a lot more work than that. Usually when it comes to English covers, when I do them, I like to take the literal translation, then we reword them in a way that it makes sense lyrically as well as beat by beat, so it doesn't seem off or anything like that. I'm very picky when it comes to that kind of stuff, so that's why it takes me a while to actually make an English cover, even though it's like a minute and 30 seconds kind of thing. When it comes to full English covers, unless it's a song I really love, it's very unlikely I'm ever going to make a full English cover of those songs. But I know a lot of people ask for full English covers from, you know, English cover artists or whatever you want to call them, that do English openings of animes and stuff. But unfortunately, unless it's something that everybody keeps asking me about or something, it's very unlikely I'm ever going to do that. SO8000 Narvel says, well, Jaden, will you ever play horror games chosen by your viewers? I think people like me and Yandere and friends have donated enough to at least one stream out of whatever that last bit means. Yeah, actually, if you guys want me to stream any kind of games, horror games or whatever games, as long as it's like not too gruesome or, you know, 18 plus to a point where the video get demonetized or any of that kind of stuff, I will pretty much play any game, really. If it's a good game, I will probably restream it and continue it. Otherwise, I might just try it out for a bit, then just, you know, kind of drop it off because, you know, it's not really a fun game for me. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions when it comes to like what kind of games you want me to stream or something like that, or want me to react to as I play or something, by all means, just leave it in the comment section below. But yeah. Unknowingly Unknown says, are you gonna make more yandere stories? Yes, I am. Obviously, I'm never gonna stop making those videos, so yeah, you could just always a yes. Awesome Boy says, your favorite Yandere Stories episode? This is kind of hard to say, but I probably have to say, ooh, Ooh, I don't know. I think it's the recent one, episode 11, with Sanai and Yuji and Megumi, because that one I'm actually putting a lot of work into that one to make it super detailed, and actually it's probably one of my favorites so far. Because, you know, I like story-driven videos, and as well as movies and games and stuff like that. I'm a very story-driven kind of person, and that's the kind of content that appeals to me. So when it comes to my yandere stories and which one's my favorite, I would have to say episode 11, which is currently going on right now. But yeah, Rose Gold says, what's your favorite movie? Ooh, this one's pretty hard because there's a lot of movies that I actually like watching. But specifically a movie that I find myself rewatching a lot of the times would have to be probably Napoleon Dynamite. If you guys don't know, this came out about, I believe, 2004 or 2005 or something like that. Probably 2006 or something. But it's a very indie underground movie. I think was co-produced by MTV or something like that. I don't know. It's been a long time. But it's a pretty quirky kind of movie, which is funny. I like quirky indie movies a lot, so a lot of people would think it'd be something anime or something like that, but I actually like a movie called Napoleon Dynamite. I highly recommend you watch it. It's a really good movie, so yeah. Indian tech support scammer so what? Okay, says, what are your thoughts on Naruto games? I actually really like the PS2 Naruto games, like Ultimate Ninja Chronicles, or was it Uzumaki Chronicles? Yeah, Uzumaki Chronicles and Ultimate Ninja series, which is the, you know, side-scroller, a 3D fighter game, as well as a lot of the like Ultimate Ninja Heroes on the PSP and Ultimate Ninja Storm series. Those are probably one of my favorite Naruto games. The newest one, which is like, I think it was Shinobi Striker or something like that, it's so bland and boring. It's not really my cup of tea. A lot of the time, the Naruto games and anything made by Bandai Namco, it's kind of a hit and miss because, you know, it's an anime game. But the Naruto Storm series is probably one of my favorite ones, not because of the gameplay. The gameplay is pretty fun and all that stuff, but I usually like the game because of the story, because you pretty much get to go through the whole Naruto series without actually going through the filler and that kind of stuff and the anime and that kind of stuff. So it's pretty cool. I like it when they implement that kind of stuff to games and stuff, and especially when it comes out very well. Like they add like CG cutscenes and that kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. But yeah. Mystic Kitsune says, what inspiration do you use to create the characters in your yandere stories and your yandere boy stories? At first, I would have to say the Mirai Nikki series or Yunogasai and stuff like that, or Happy Sugar Life. But recently, it's been more based on I get inspired by the manga I read sometimes. Usually I find an idea or a concept within a manga story to be so intriguing and interesting that I usually implement a little bit of it into my own original content. I don't like ripping off somebody else or any of that kind of stuff, so I usually try to come up with my own ideas and stuff like that. And a lot of people like that, so I mean, I'm just gonna keep doing that. So in terms of inspiration, I usually started the series because I liked Mirai Nikki, so yeah. Dragon Master says, favorite song? Ooh, man, dude. This is hard. There's a lot of songs. I used to be like very edgy kid, so I'd be into Bring Me the Horizon and all that kind of stuff. In terms of favorite songs, it would have to be The Kill by 30 Seconds to Mars or I Write Since Night Tragedy by Panic at the Disco, because those two are really good songs. They're very old punk rock, alternative rock. I don't know what their label is right now, but back then it was alternative rock or something. But yeah, they're really good songs. If you haven't listened to them, I highly suggest them. They're old, but they're really good songs. Tyson McGrill says, how to get real life yandere girlfriend? You don't, they come to you. Vendexta the Gamer says, what is your most popular yandere story so far? Ooh, this is actually an easy one to say. It actually is Yandere Boy Story Episode 1, which is Constraints. Surprisingly, that has over 170,000 views right now, which is the biggest video I have ever published on my YouTube channel. I have no idea why. I guess yandere boys are popular with the girls. I don't know. In terms of yandere stories, like the girl version of whatever you want to call it, I would have to say episode, I think it was episode 8, or with the teacher, because Sailor Spoon, she's a really good voice actor. Shout out to Sailor Spoon. You should go subscribe to her and check her out. That's probably the second most popular video on my channel, which I'm not surprised, but yeah. Javier Martinez says, what is your favorite video that you made? Another one you said a while ago you would do a live action yandere stories, so where is that vid, man? What is my favorite video that I've made? Ooh, that's kind of hard to answer. I mean, as much as I like my yandere series, I actually liked making this one called Yu-Gi-Oh! 𝐈𝐶 I actually like making this one video called Yu-Gi-Oh! 𝐈𝐶 Side Story, where I simulate a duel against original character that I made up, along with like the actual characters from Yu-Gi-Oh! 𝐈𝐶 series. You can check it out in my channel, just search for it, but it's an original kind of story, kind of timeline kind of thing, because originally I never liked the original how Yu-Gi-Oh! 𝐈𝐶 ended, so I decided to remake it or rewrite it or whatever into my own thing. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten past the first part, so yeah, that's the thing. But it was really fun to make because I got to duel and stuff like that, and it was pretty fun. Ken Kaneki says, will you continue the yandere stories? Because I like that series. Yes, I always will continue the yandere stories. So stay tuned for part 6 very soon, I hope. Usually it takes some time to make these videos, so that's why it seems like I'm not continuing them, but and at the end of the day, I am working on them. It's the very long process. You'd be surprised, but yeah, I will still keep making those videos, so don't worry, guys. Aiden Magnuson says, favorite Spooktober meme? I don't know. I haven't looked at any of the latest memes, so I can't really tell you. I might post it here or there. I don't know. I'll show you, I guess. If not, then I guess I don't really have my favorite Spooktober meme yet, so we'll see what the latest meme trend is, and I guess I'll let you guys know on Instagram or something. I don't know. Baby Beam says, in your opinion, what's a good anime to watch around October? Ooh, I like recommending anime to watch, especially around October. So if you guys haven't seen a show called Shiki, it's actually a really good show. I highly recommend it. If you especially if you like yandere tropes and stuff, because there is one in that show, and it's a very terrifying. It's very gory in a way. It's not super gory, but it's very gruesome. You can actually watch it on Funimation, or I think Funimation is the only way you can watch it, because I'm pretty sure it's licensed by them, so Crunchyroll does not have the rights to Shiki. But yeah, just go to YouTube and type in Shiki clip or something, and you'll see why it's so good. But I don't recommend doing that because it'll spoil what's the whole show is about. But yeah, it's a really good show. It has a very unique character design as well. So yeah, go watch it. It's a really good show to watch during October. H2O Galaxy says, if you had to kill one of the 7 deadly sins, who would you kill? Are you talking about like the 7 deadly sins anime, or as in like just in general the concept of the 7 deadly sins and stuff like that? If you're talking about just the concept of the 7 deadly sins, then I'd probably have to game end. This is kind of difficult. Probably pride, because pride is the bane of all evil, in my opinion. Because if you have pride, you're more willing to, fight and create conflict because of that. But then again, I guess the 7 deadly sins kind of create some sort of conflict that will come eventually. So I don't know. I'm not really into that kind of stuff, so I don't know how to respond to this question. Autistic DC Fanboy 2020 says, what was your first anime? That actually is a very easy one. I would have to go with Yu-Gi-Oh! Then Pokemon. Because, you know, I never had cable when I was growing up, so I would always end up watching Channel 4, which is my local Kids WB, or Kids, for Kids, whatever production they're called it, or whatever. I'm pretty sure it was for Kids. Program came on Saturday mornings. It was so awesome. Like, oof, I wish they keep airing anime on Saturday mornings on, you know, local channels, but unfortunately they stopped doing that recently. It wasn't recently, it was like probably around 2013 or something when they stopped doing that. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh, man, that was my first anime ever, if you can consider it an anime. Otherwise, it'd be, I believe, Death Note would be my first legitimate anime that wasn't mainstream. Hey guys, and you might be wondering, why am I wearing something else? Well, the thing is, I decided that this is going to be a 2-part Q&A video, because if I kept it all in one video, it was going to be like 45 minutes long, and nobody's going to go through a 45-minute video of me just answering questions. So I decided to split the video into YouTube comment community questions, and part 2 is going to be like Instagram questions kind of thing. That way, you know, there's variety, I guess. One video is for YouTube and the other one's for Instagram, and people can like choose which video to watch to see their question getting answered. But yeah, I've decided to do that, so just so you know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to say that. Also, if you have any questions for me that haven't been answered, please leave it in the, you know, comment section below, or you can just send it to me on Instagram or something. I don't know, whichever method you want to go, or you can just tweet me at whatever. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the week and the weekend, whenever you're seeing this, I guess. But yeah, I hope to guys see you in the next video. As always, make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Leave that bell button on if you want to get updated for the latest videos and all that kind of junk. I'm really bad at this, aren't I? Oof. All right, see you guys later, and peace.